Monster Hunter, Moroccan raves, Shaking Quakers, and Shakespeare plays. All that and more is coming up in my video countdown of 10 new must-see movies. Earlier this fall, I attended the 50th Toronto International Film Festival. It was my first TIFF. I saw a lot of movies, met a lot of people, and ate a lot of dumplings. What more could a guy ask for? Well, I would have loved to patronize the mobile Criterion Closet, but the line was so long I would have had to sacrifice an entire day of watching movies to do so. In this video, I'll count down the 10 best new or upcoming movies I saw at TIFF, all of which have been or will be released before the end of the year. There's a handful of movies I saw that won't be released until next year that I'll cover down the road. With that explanation out of the way, let's start the countdown with number 10, Dust Bunny. An 8-year-old girl enlists the help of a mysterious neighbor to kill the monster under her bed that she believes ate her family.
What makes you think I kill monsters?
You seem like you killed all it thinks.
This is the first film from Brian Fuller, the beloved creator and showrunner of Pushing Daisies and Hannibal. Here he's reteamed with the latter's star and My Wife's Hall Pass, Mads Mikkelsen, who plays a hitman living across the hall from newcomer Sophie Sloane. Think Leon the Professional if Matilda thought she had a giant killer bunny dwelling under her floorboards. I attended the world premiere at TIFF as part of this year's Midnight Madness lineup. While it's easy to get gassed up at special screenings, Dust Bunny thumps. And you can quote me on that. Fuller went all out directing this. It's visually dazzling throughout, and Mikkelsen and Sloane play off of each other wonderfully. Dust Bunny burrows its way into theaters on December 12th. Number 9, Rental Family. An American actor in Tokyo struggling to find purpose lands an unusual gig playing stand-in roles for strangers.
What do you need me for?
We need a talking white guy.
Given his own comeback story, Brendan Fraser feels uniquely qualified for this role with plenty of personal experience to draw upon. While the Renaissance peaked with his Oscar win for The Whale, I found this to be a far more human performance in a far less manipulative movie. Rental Family is the sophomore feature-length film from Japanese filmmaker Hikari, who directed 37 Seconds as well as episodes of Tokyo Vice and Beef. While it does contain the ingredients for a schmaltzy crowd pleaser, it also holds space for nuance and surprise as it dissects contemporary Japanese culture. Rental Family is now playing in theaters.
Well, this is amazing.
It's cool, but it's fake.
You know, sometimes it's okay to pretend.
Number 8, Serat. A father, accompanied by his son, searches for his missing daughter amidst the rave scene in the Moroccan desert. Oliver Lax's Serat is a one-of-a-kind attraction existing at the crossroads of John Ford's The Searchers, Gaspar Noé's Climax, and William Friedkin's Sorcerer. Featuring some of the most shocking moments in modern cinema, I found the journey far more compelling than the destination, but it's a wild ride with vast images and a pulsating soundtrack worth taking nonetheless. Serat is now playing in select theaters. Number 7, Left-Handed Girl. A single mother and her 2 daughters relocate to Taipei to open a night market stall, each navigating the challenges of their new environment. This is the feature-length solo directorial debut of Zhou Shiqing. She co-directed Takeout with Sean Baker back in 2004 and has produced most of his films since. Baker is also the co-writer, producer, and editor of the film, and his influence shines bright. This especially reminded me of The Florida Project, with its young girl protagonist blissfully oblivious to the adult drama swirling above her head. Taipei is a city near and dear to my heart. I've lived there. I love the people, its unique culture, and of course its unparalleled night markets. Zhou is a Taipei native and captures all of these elements beautifully. Distributed by Netflix, Left-Handed Girl is currently playing in select theaters before streaming on November 28th. Number 6, Frankenstein. Guillermo del Toro is a well-known admirer of monsters whose body of work is dripping with gothic horror. Thus, his long gestating adaptation of Mary Shelley's novel feels like a movie he was born to make. While the first half moves swiftly through familiar plot points, including a wonderfully morose creation montage, it's the second half where the material truly comes alive and del Toro's passions are on full display. Jacob Elordi's performance as the monster feels fresh and nuanced, bringing an age-old tale to new heights, and one of my favorite takes on Shelley's classic yet. While Frankenstein is now streaming on Netflix, you can still catch it in select theaters, and I highly recommend doing so.
In seeking life, I created death.
Number 5, The Testament of Ann Lee. This biographical musical charts the life of Shaker's founder Ann Lee from her upbringing in Manchester to her declaration of being the female Christ and migrating her sect to America in pursuit of religious freedom. Amanda Seyfried is enchanting in the titular role, offering up the performance of her career. This marks director Mona Fastvold and co-writer Brady Corbet's follow-up to last year's masterpiece The Brutalist, and it's another ambitious, decade-spanning saga shot on celluloid with a miraculous score from Oscar winner Daniel Blumberg. The Testament of Ann Lee opens its doors on Christmas Day. Catch a 70mm screening if you can. Number 4, It Was Just an Accident. A random mishap reunites a former prisoner with one of his captors, igniting a chain reaction of events. This is the latest work from Jafar Panahi, director of The Mirror, This Is Not a Film, and No Bears. Panahi is widely considered one of the most important filmmakers in the world today, in no small part due to his vocal criticism of and his own imprisonment by the Iranian regime. Despite a so-called 20-year ban from filmmaking, Panahi has continued to produce captivating and charged films. It Was Just an Accident is no exception. Despite the heavy subject matter, this remarkably reminded me of a Coen Brothers-esque thriller, tackling moral dilemmas and stark violence with a streak of dark humor. It Was Just an Accident premiered at Cannes, where it won the Palme d'Or. While Iranian authorities wish this film didn't exist, France, where Panahi carried out post-production, went ahead and made it their official submission for the upcoming 98th Academy Awards. It Was Just an Accident is now playing in select theaters. Number 3, Hamnet. This is the love story between Agnes and William Shakespeare and their shared tragedy that inspired the creation of his masterpiece, Hamlet. Jessie Buckley and Paul Mescal are among our brightest rising stars and provide a pair of powerful performances in the latest from Oscar-winning filmmaker Chloe Zhao. Parents of young ones, be warned, Hamnet just may destroy you. I was reduced to rubble by this film's overwhelming finale, which, let me tell you, is not a great way to start the day at a film festival across the continent from your precious children. See it if you must when Hamnet opens in select theaters on November 27th before expanding its release on December 12th.
What do you see?
What do you see?
Number 2, Sentimental Value. Following the death of their mother, 2 adult sisters are reunited with their estranged father, a celebrated filmmaker who plans to shoot his newest film in their family home.
Ni två är ju det bästa som har hänt mig.
Bästa som har skett dig? Ska vi varta lite mer då?
This is the latest from Joachim Trier, following 2021's Oscar-nominated The Worst Person in the World, which, if you ask me, should have won Best Original Screenplay. Sentimental Value is equally deserving of that honor, in addition to acting nods for its 3 leads, Renate Reisev, Stellan Skarsgård, and Inga Ib's daughter Lily Ace. The film begins with a stunning prologue that chronicles the history of the family home and its occupants. The complicated relationships that follow are captured with Trier's signature grace and humor. This also premiered at Cannes, where it won the Grand Prix, the second highest honor after the Palme d'Or, and is now playing in select theaters.
Hej pappa.
Hej.
While it's always nice to discover a pleasant surprise at a film festival, nothing is sweeter than having your high expectations met. Such is the case with my number 1 pick, No Other Choice. Lee Byung-hun stars as Man-soo, a family man who has achieved an enviable work-life balance that comes crashing down when he's laid off from the paper company he's worked at for 25 years.
미국에서는 해고를 도끼질한다고 한다면서요. 한국에선 뭐라 그러는지 아세요? 넌 뭐가지야?
As he painfully watches his family forgo their comfortable lifestyle, Man-soo schemes a way to ensure employment at a rival company by any means necessary, as the title hints.
어쩔 수가 없다.
This is a pitch-perfect comedy that will undoubtedly remind audiences of Bong Joon-ho's Parasite, though it explores an almost opposite trajectory. As is director Park's fashion, every frame, shot, and sequence and the transitions between them feel meticulously designed in a thriller about corporate downsizing and moral compromising. As with Parasite, this is South Korea's entry for international feature. No Other Choice is currently playing in its home country and other Asian territories. Neon is distributing in North America with a limited release on Christmas Day before opening wide in January.
내 면접은 있잖아. 정말 힘든 그런 면접이야.
And those are 10 of the best new and upcoming films I saw at the Toronto International Film Festival. Which ones are you most excited for? If you've seen any of these, or if you attended TIFF yourself, let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'll see you down there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with the cinephiles in your life, and subscribe for more ranked lists, movie reviews, and video essays. For Cineflect, I'm Jared Scott Lewis. Until next time, watch something good.